Oh shit, it's the Vegan Steven podcast! Flippers! Whoa. Alright, there you are. It's every day, lad. Vegan Steven podcast is part of a podcast. Vegan Steven is a fictional character. All characters, allegedly fictional characters, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated. Poorly the coarse language due to its content should not be viewed by anyone yet. Must be over 50 years old. This podcast is banned in 2.5 countries, so it's get a while thought, because I've already been deplatformed off the back of milk cartons, and I've also been deplatformed off WhatsApp. I've been deplatformed off WhatsApp, that's right. And Snapchat. Vegan Steven deplatformed off Snapchat. There you are. Flippin' heck. This is Vegan Steven podcast is the #1 podcast promoting positive mental health. It's every day. I'm your host, Vegan Steven. Currently live everywhere. This is it's very live. It's very live. This is a tightrope. We're gonna have it was a bit of an election there the last few days, and they were having a debate whether, oh Jesus, who should kind of be in charge of the country, McDonald's or Daniel Radcliffe. And I don't know anything about politics. They both look like honest and chaps, so I don't know, we'll see. I did my social duty as a fictional character, and I tried to vote. They wouldn't let me in. They said, "Soz bro, you don't exist." And I showed them my Instagram, but they're having none of it. Is that fictional character discrimination? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's 6 minutes past 5. Alright. It's the 12th of the 2nd, 2020. It sounds like a dodgy phone number, doesn't it? What was it? 1201202020. Definitely some conspiracy theories going around today, man. I say it's definitely the end of the second Mayan calendar, or else it's definitely Pluto's interfering with the circumference. Oh, I keep wanting to say Uranus, but that's just a classic go-to word, isn't it? What's a bit more? Oh, I can't think of any funny planets that aren't Uranus. Can we please elope in the water? My only goal is to spill my head, to feel my lifeblood drown in your dress, to hear it drip down your knees from under your skirt as you squeeze and desperately every drop out, trying to save me, 'cause you care. Unlike this, it's the meaning. You love the song, but not the singer. Since there ain't no such thing as love, but a misunderstanding between two people. Get out, get out, get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems. Get out, get out, get out, grudge. just what problems. They're no use with no cash for medication, vitamin B and not vodka. I'm mad. Jeez, I can't wait till I get that energy drink endorsement. Here is this could be your ad right here. Endorsement deals. But now I'm just drinking a lovely can of ink. That's INK. That's the only part that's jeez, this sounds mental. It's it'll make your brain see through. Oh, it's mad. The world is gone mad. There's a load of lads fighting over, I don't know. The president, fucking Michael D. Higgins, was on Tommy Tiernan's job there, having a chat, bit of banter, because apparently they're best mates. Oh my god. And fucking hell, they're best mates and all that. They chat away to each other, and they're both beyond intelligent. It's like, well, they're gonna have statues of themselves all around Ireland, but right now people are like, oh, Tommy Tiernan's just some city lad, and oh, it's a city, that president lad's all city, like, who do you think he is? He's fucking a thing or two, and I won't say anything, but I don't know, they're just both really class lads, like, they obviously have to do, they're national treasures, and they're not appreciated. You don't appreciate what you got till it's gone. Fucking hell. 'Cause there ain't no such thing as love, but a misunderstanding between two people. Thing as love, but whatever fucking party we go for, it'll be grand. It'll be grand! Or at least it'll have to be. It's alright, I found the script. I've been using the same script for the last few days, but it's alright. Alright, so here's the stuff I was supposed to talk about a few days ago, but I got a bit distracted. But I'm a man, king of consistency, Vegan Stephen. I'm gonna wrap this parcel up nicely with a nice little bow. I was meant to talk about memes, didn't do it. Journal news, I did that. Right, I'll get the pen out. Oh Jesus, how's your day going anyway? I know you told me to get you down that yolk in the shop, but they kinda didn't have it, and I also ate it on the way home, so I don't know. Listen, you can hold it against me, or else you can just move on and be a grown up, which is what I'd recommend you do. Alright, Dr. Phil. Voting. Mike Tyson and lists. Lists are very good. That's what I said the first time. That's all I have to say. Lists are very good, yeah, they're good. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. Oh, he's very good as well, yeah. Jesus Christ. And voting. Sure, it was a day. It was something to do, wasn't it? It's a day out. So what's your problem? An attractive female thinks I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. So what's your problem? An attractive female thinks I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. Falling into my god. What's up, the Angeles? Every time I walk into this pit of fire behind me, a big lump comes out of it. That's tearing the fabric of space-time apart, lads. And that fabric is Gucci soft. And that's how we do it here in the Vegan Steven podcast, #1 podcast. Oh yeah, king of consistency. Get your merch, get your Patreons. Yeah, just Mike Tyson, top lad. Right, listen, and we're gonna move on because I'm just repeating myself. Today in the news, this is entertainment snooze. Oh, I'd like to know what kind of. I should probably look it up. Last time I checked it. Oh, geez, will I spy on you guys? Will I tell you who you are? Oh, you're gonna be caught rapid. Alright, I'll look up the statistics and tell you who you are. Oh, ho, shit. I'll try and get the YouTube ones up as well. Alright, I'm gonna tell, and you're gonna be totally freaked out. Because you're gonna be like, oh shit, how did Vegan Steven knew who I was? Oh my god. So there's these like statistics or whatever. How am I out of breath? This is fucking silly. Alright. Gotta make sure the sound's off. Someone's letting off bangers. Okay, here we go. You ready for some statistics? Statistics are fucking great crack. I must say I like them. I'm new to this whole statistic carry on, but it's really good. It's good enough for the richest lads of the world. It's good enough for me. So we'll see what happens. Oh jeez, we're looking well on the podcast. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's wrap these strings around each other. Get that drum sound. That sounds awful. Alright. Where's the good shit? Oh, that's the good. Oh shit. Oh lads. That's way too loud, isn't it? Alright. Are you ready for some spooky business? There is a 63% chance that you live in the United States. Alright, so I'm there, I'm coming for you lads. I know where you live. There is a 11% chance that you live in Ireland, so fair play to you. 5% chance that you live in United Kingdom. Oh my word, that's spooky, isn't it? Let's get some white noise on this. Oh, that's the shit. Oh my word. Does anyone else just get real happy when they start playing synths, or is that just me? So Whistler amongst us. Right, there's a 5% chance, okay, 5% chance you live in England, 3% chance you live in Canada, 2% chance you live in Australia, New Zealand 1%, Netherlands 1%, you get the point. Then it goes on and on and on. To India 1%, 1 Germany, Spain 1, Netherlands. Alright, there you are. Apps. What app are you using? Apple Podcasts 54%. So you're most likely I'll write this down. So you're most likely either living in United States, Ireland, or Canada, Australia. So Australia, Canada, Ireland, United Kingdom thing. Alright, so I'm gonna guess, I'm a betting man, I'm not really. So, top 3. You either live in... Okay, you get the point, right. Apple Podcasts, 54%, and other is everyone else. So you either listen to Apple Podcasts, or you most likely listen to this you more likely listen to this in America, Ireland, or England, and on Apple Podcasts. And you are you either listen to this on an iPhone or a Mac. I don't know how that works. And then that's 29% iPhone. this is, do you know when people say, oh, they're spying on you? They don't give a fuck about, like, some weird text you sent your girlfriend. Like, they could not be fucking arsed. What they care about is, like, this is what actually happens. But isn't this so freaky, like? You just think, oh, I'm listening to a fucking podcast of some lad who was ranting, Vegan Stephen, and you hear all this shit, oh, they're spying on us and all this stuff. It normally is spying in the form of statistics, like they gather your location. Oh. Fucking live podcast. I don't know what that was karma for. I guess that was for generalizing statistics or something. Anyway, isn't that mad? It goes into genders as well. I'm a bit confused how to read these statistics, or more so where they are. Oh, analytics. I think it's analytics as opposed to... Okay, are you ready? Okay. Here we go. So... Man, this is like cold reading, where they go, is there anyone in the room who's... Is there anyone... I'm seeing money. Has anyone money? Anyone? I'm seeing Mary, Peter, Mary or Peter to do with the money. I mean, someone died. Someone died called Mary or Peter. I'm just seeing them. Audience is fucking stone cold quiet. The preacher is there. He's like trying to fool all the people. Meanwhile, his wife's backstage with a little earpiece and all the little cards going with the addresses and what they're actually sick with and why they came to see this preacher to get cured or whatever. They have them when they wobble in. And they're like, oh, I'm dying of fucking cancer, I'm dying of a wonky leg, or all this shit. They fill out the fucking what they're dying of, why they're there to see the thing, where they live and all that stuff. They give the card to the fucking... Oh God. The preacher's wife's upstairs. Little earpiece in the cards, and she's like, oh, that's feeling Pauline. She's got fucking sore throat. Slip her a strepsil, she'd be grand. And yeah, anyway. So back to preacher. Is anyone in the audience with a vowel in their name? A, E, I, or U? Yeah, moving on. Alright, here we go. That is gas. 1%, I'll say 2% of people watched it with subtitles. I find that really funny. It'd be so funny. Just from my perspective, I don't know. Just seeing... Oh! We're gonna find out, is YouTube sexist? This is live statistic. Oh! I'm trying to... How the fuck do you read statistics? I feel like if fucking a lad watching a woman giving birth for the first time, you're just like, what? What is going on here? Like, I was not expecting, and then you make an excuse. Like, oh, I think someone's calling me in the other room. I better go. Alright, I'm gonna click view by gender. Oh, what's all this mean? Oh, is this a hate crime? Oh, okay. Alright, listen, I don't know what the fuck's crack with that. Oh! No, it's not telling me. I don't... Okay, here we go. I got all the statistics here. Are you flipping right? Are you at the edge of your seat? I'm going to tell you who you are right now. Are you... excuse me. So you are between 25 and 35 years old. 34 years old. Excuse me. Jeez, that's mad, isn't it? And then there's other people listening to it between 35 and 40, and other people before 45 and 54. But my prime audience is between 25 and 34 as of this date. Once again, is the 12th of the 2nd, 2020, which is like February. In Ireland, they have the calendars backwards or something. I don't know how it works. But isn't that mental? Scooby-Doo, 25 to 34. That's mental. Alright, let's have a look at your gender. What gender are you? You're all male. Holy God. 6% female. There you are. So, it's a sausage fest. So, don't be rude. Wank off the lad beside you. Don't be a dickhead. Spread the love. Right, moving on. What does it say here now? Is this a distraction, is it? Dates. Okay, don't get into that. Traffic source. Alright, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? What car do you drive? We're getting in there. Oh, nice one. Most people are coming from YouTube search. That's deadly. Suggested videos. External. That's pretty cool. Alright. This is mental. I've never done this before. This is an example of how, for business anyway, what someone would do is they put a sample product out in the market, okay? So I've started a podcast. You put it out and see what the response is. And then depending on the response, you amplify the characteristics that people respond to most. Alright, so for example, I have just found out that most people, my average, my fan base or whatever seems to be, as of today, seems to be 25 and 35, American, and gets my stuff from YouTube searches. So they're searching for something and they're listening to what I have to say, I guess. Or they're looking for something and they're staying when they click on me. So I don't know how that works. But there you are. So I am that's mental. I'm some kind of stalker or something. Yeah, but when you're thinking like, oh, they have all my bank details and stuff, it's a lot. Generally, these things that people are scraping on your dad and all this stuff, it's much more general. You just make up like a percentage. They don't give out like, I can't see like your face or anything, or can I? I can't see your face or anything in fiction land. Wasn't that mad? That's just this stuff just blows my mind. Like, oh shit. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're gonna... Jeez. I peaked in December. That's hilarious. I peaked in December. I went on like a big triangle. So at the start of my career, I was leveling out. I don't know. That's mental. I've already peaked. I better pack it in, lads. I've already peaked. Alright? You can see the chart. What is it? November to December goes up a fuckload in a big peak. And then it comes right down. But in around... Oh no, that's just January. Alright, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Right, we're moving on. On to the news. Alright, BRENDANHOWLIN. What's he up to? What's he howling about? To step down as leader of the Labour Party. Oh my god. He's jumping ship, lads. Will we give him a vote? Who knows? But there's a lot of comments anyway. Revenue sees a lot of tobacco. Nice one. they found a manufacturing plant. Like, that's fucking class. I'd like to see how that works. So guards caught a load of tobacco and all that stuff. Man, tobacco is the worst. It's meant to be 4 times more addictive than heroin. There's a special part in your brain that like is just addicted to tobacco. It's fucking mental. Yeah, a lot of people I know started. Anyway, we won't. Or someone died. Cork Hospital reviews admissions. The one thing they never did was hit me. Oh dear. They knew I'd hit them back. Damn! You go, girl. Caitlin Whalen, 19, took her inspiration not from Bray, but from Brooklyn. Oh! She's like fucking Jennifer Lopez being like, I'm on the block. Or really she grew up in like some posh apartment. I don't know who this girl is, but this reminds me of like, you know, when you see there's this black girl on Dr. Phil, and she was like she said the quote something along the lines of black people disgust me, and that was like what she was going on about it like that, and it was very funny. It was very, very, very funny. I thought I was gonna pass out from laughter poison. I think it was very funny. There you are, you know. But this person is I don't know who she is, but fair play to her. All right. Money laundering search. Jesus, there's money laundering going on. So yeah, don't be at it, I guess. Don't be there's other ways to wash your money apart from in the laundrette. I'm not really sure what they're getting at, but maybe that's they're talking about. Cruel and disgusting anti-PSNI recruitment posters appear in Derry. I don't know who PSNI is, but we talked about it yesterday, but we got McDonald's decision about political for you government to change McDonald's meets Green Party and people before cash money. Alright, so a bit of mad Irish politics going on there. People are fuming though, so we'll have to have a look at it. There's an ice warning, so jeez, what do you do? I can't remember. Do you get a kettle? You get a kettle, you boil the kettle, and then you pour. No, I think you use cold water. Use room temperature water when you're cleaning your car, don't you? I'm thinking of, you know, when there's frost on the front of the car. I was popping through Dundalk, and there was this lad, and he was like, he was, you know, he's boiling the kettle or whatever. I don't know how this works. There's a lot of people around, they boil a kettle and pour it on top of their windshield, I think it is. The big glass in front of the car. It's like a big curved, the convex for the glass. Anyway, and he was in there, you know, starting the car and all that shit, getting the kettle ready to pour on it. But what I'm trying to say on a side note is, I think you're not meant to put hot water on it, because I think if it's really cold and you put hot on it, then that's what causes the glass to crack. As in, alright, I'm not using the right words, but hopefully someone will use a definition below if people are confused, cause we're just talking. It's a strange interval. Minor second maybe. Below. We're talking about statistics like Stitch. These Bohemians released New Jersey in partnership with Amnesty International. Alright, I don't know who they are, but fair play to them. Man arrested in Essex. Lorry deaths. Granted permission to appeal extradition in Dublin. So there you are. No comments, so nothing to say. Daniel Radcliffe says he'll most likely be the leader of the opposition after the next government is formed. 93 comments, so let's see what people... Do you think there's going to be a Harry Potter sequel or what the crack is? Alright, here we go. Wait, there's no comments. Oh, the comments were like being delayed. Suspicious. There's China involved, it's not the Russians. Wait a minute. There's a microphone in here. They've been recording this conversation the whole time. Alright. Back in the room. Which one was it? Hello, bitch, are you fucking with my currency? Hello, bitch. McDonald's, oh, how to kiss you on the mouth, please. Oh, McDonald's, why are you in jail? I want to kiss you consensually. Who that was? I'm telling you lads, this place is haunted. It's a health hazard, it's a safety hazard. There's no unions in Fictionland. So if you have a file in Fictionland, you're fucked. There's no court system. There's no... if you die in Fictionland, they just scrap you. You're gone. Because you're replaceable. Fictional characters are replaceable. And I've had it. They give you a leap card, and that won't even... You can't even see leap cards in Fictionland. So it's a disgrace. Alright, excuse me. So the title of this article, I just read it, and here's a comment. So Risen, that's it's that lad. He's constantly, I think he's a picture of Parnell or something. It's R-I-Z-N, and he has 850 upvotes. People love him. So basically, he's planning on being paid to be the main person complaining about the problems his party's policies have created or made worse. There you go. D, Jesus, that's his name. D, in response, 8805 says, surely, if they want to do anything, then they wouldn't bother trying to form left alliance that would involve more work. Your comments are getting worse by the day. Deep cuts there. Absolute savage. Absolute fucking ruthless crucifixion there in the comment section. Tommy Roach, that's R-O-C-H-E, 247 upvotes. He's coming into the rescue. Fucking ninja on the keyboard. He's fucking in there. He's hot. What? This is all bang, 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 bang. These are all like right in beside. These are like bang after each other. You know what I mean? There wasn't like, and it just keeps going. 18 more comments. This is the whole fucking thing. Fuck me. Anyway, I'll leave it at this one. 200 something folks. He says, at least he will be getting paid for something. Full stop. Mickey Martin has just received 4 years' pay for imitating a nodding dog. There you are. Some serious in-jokes going on here on a higher frequency plane than I'm aware of. So I'm sure some of you lads thought that was hilarious. Most of us, mere mortals, were kind of confused, and they were kind of like, I think I get it. John Madden, 300 votes. Oh, it's getting political. How can FG allow such failure of a candidate to remain as leader? Question mark. Worst result since 1940s. Didn't even come across as topping the polls in own constituency and took 4 or 5 counts to get him over the line. 300 votes. I think, there's 2 responses to this. Here we go. Pete Gilmartin. He's fuming. This is pictures like this. So he means business. 65 upvotes. Here we go. I believe he will have to fight for it. It's fucking Gandalf on here. FG going into opposition triggers an automatic leadership contest. Parcel, that's Pascal, and Simon are quietly sharpening their knives. Fucking hell. I hope these knives are metaphorical. Or rhetorical. In a portal. I'd imagine John Mulligan says, I'd imagine his leadership will be tested and the next A or D space FHENIS, that's Ardfinesse. That's the usual route for party leaders who lose elections, 35 votes. And here we have the guru. It's actually the what's the name? The lad who plays Austin Powers anyway. And he's pretending to be, if you imagine Austin Powers being a guru, one of these kind of yoga meditations things, I can't remember the name of it. I think the film's actually called The Guru, but it's 179 upvotes or whatever. And this is the journal of everyone, and it's called TSIC Opposition. It's February 2020, if anyone wants to check the article. And he says, clearly sees a recession around the corner and will happily lie in wait. 100 and something of votes. Martin Liane, that's Linnane, in response. Oh, Jesus. These lads are just writing paragraphs and paragraphs, so I'll just read one line out of him. Opening line. It isn't Sinn Féin you mean they were always happy to sit in the sides of 2001 and refuse, yada yada yada. People love that comment. And then this lad replies, people love this comment as well. He said, Martin, you are clearly venting your dislike for SF while forgetting who has governed this country for the last 100 years. Oh! I don't know what he's talking about, but anyway, I'll give you a hint. It was never SF. Damn, SF has never been in government. Oh, this is fucking getting trash talk here, man. Fucking, he's throwing down. He's ready to throw down. Respect is getting checked. There's a fucking power struggle going on here in the comment section. This is where, for all you Americans who don't know how Ireland works, all this Taoiseach stuff's just a front. What really goes down is don't mind voting. That's just a front. The journal comment section. There you have it. Why don't you save all your griping for the 2 parties that put us in the position of requiring X amount of new homes? Question mark. For all the 2 parties who put patients in the position they are now? Question mark. And he just keeps going. Alright, Keith says he has a little caress asterisk, and it says leader of the 2nd largest opposition party, 115 votes. Alright, in response to that, someone says, not likely, SF and FF. I think these are rival gangs they're talking about. I'm not sure what these things are. I think it's like the Crips, Bloods and the Crips in America. So if they will be honest, the biggest opposition, something, yeah. And then Deddy in reply says, they're just talking about politics. Alright, Charlotte Kearns, 110 votes, says there's a picture of a gay flag and then a child in the centre of the gay flag. I don't know what she's trying to say, but I'm just going to read the comment and move on as quick as possible. Alright, she's been here for 6 years. Daniel Radcliffe costs the taxpayers way too much with his spin machine at as $100,000 a month since he took office. Just show he's not capable of his own. Kenny spent 16,200. Jesus, she's counting the 200. This woman has the book, like the fucking, like some fucking miser. Who is this fucking person? Anyway, people are loving her. Like, she's Mother Teresa. She gets 110 upvotes. This woman is an absolute saint. Don't mind Mother Teresa. Girl back at the queue. Charlotte Kearns is keeping track of how much Kenny, Kenny, someone like called Kenny. Anyway. Big D is in here. He has a picture of Putin. He's a picture of Putin queuing a dog. How good is that? He's an actual picture of Putin hugging a dog, and it says Charlotte, whatever your name is. Sinn Féin MLAs, all capitals, I don't know what that is, took payment for 3 years while not sitting in Stormont, STORMONT, full stop. Back to bed, full stop. 128 upvotes. I don't know what he's on about, but someone replies to that, says Paul Gurney, Paul Gurney maybe? Amazing how North becomes related only at times of putting SF down. There was more than one party responsible for the lack of an administration up the north, but then that wouldn't serve you well to say that. 126 upvotes there. And then Terrace Edmonds, will leave you this one hopefully. This lad has a very bald lad looking very surprised, and this lad, Terrence Edwards, has been on the scene for 1 year, so he's hot shit. He's the new pup around the block. Honestly, regards of how to feel about FG, all caps, there are at least standing by, they said, their coalition with SF, and they're willing to step back in power rather than sell out the people who voted them in on bias. BASIS. Not like Michael Welthurnan Martin. That's Wealth, WELTHURVANE Martin. Whoever he is, he's trying to name and shame this Martin lad. Maybe it's the lad who runs the shop down the road. He didn't have enough money for milk one time. They have a whole grudge. I don't know who these people are, but there's fucking people's authority is coming into question. Already comments here. Shaka 1244. She's not fucking around now. She just has a nice cup of coffee there as her profile picture. 53 upvotes. In response to Terrence Edwards, it's literally the only thing they have ever said they will do and followed through on it. Alright, and Paul Mack, who's a beardy looking lad, and fair play to him. So bored. Just reading about politics is just like, every so often there's a lull, but just for me reading is like, it's a lot of effort. The man's legacy is one of failure. Shit! Can you imagine just going up to someone in the street and going, listen, your legacy is a fail. What else has he got? Man, this lad is fucking going straight for the jugular. This lad is fucking ready to lynch this lad. I don't know who he's talking about, but he is ready to lynch, get a public mob together by the look of it. I don't know if this lad can even walk, or if he's on, or what he's up to, or even if he's a real person. But he's flexing in the comment section. He's flexing hard. The man's legacy is one of failure. Oh fucking hell! Can you imagine saying that to your mate or something? Your legacy is a failure. That's fucking harsh. Like, in every political depth. Fucking hell. And he went near including Taoiseach. I'm just going to read that again. The man's legacy is one of failure in every political depth. DEPT, maybe that's an abbreviation of department. That he went near, including Taoiseach, 79 votes. and people are doing loads of fucking 3 and 4 paragraph length comments. Like, people are fuming. Once again, there's some kind of election going on in Ireland, and politics is one of those things. Like, it seems like you really have to look into it and know what happened and what's going on in the future because I don't know. I don't think logic really comes into it. I think it just seems to be a lot of feelings. Because if it was straightforward and logical, and you'd be like, right, this is this, and all the rest of it, I'd be like, no bother. I'll just read these books and that'll be fine. But the goalposts are constantly changing, and oh Jesus, even what you wear, and if you have a bad day, comes into account, and oh Jesus. Anyway, I'm learning chess, by the way. So do you know the way some people have? They're like, oh, see you on fucking what's that thing called? Fortnite, or whatever the fuck these games are. There is a possibility. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but there's a possibility. And by the way, I've never played chess, but so I'm kind of getting I'm kind of way too overly confident. But I'm gonna be getting into chess. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to be getting into chess in a big way. So so there's my mate was telling me I have the honour of having some very intellectual advisors in my life. It's fucking amazing. But anyway, telling me that you get an electronic chessboard or something, and that way you can play anyone in the world, even just like, but you also get to have the fucking thing instead of just doing it on the keyboard. I don't know how these things work, but how cool is that? Like, I could be playing a simulation of fucking Bach, or I don't know who are the big chess players. I watched something on some chess tournaments, but I can't remember calling names. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know, just warn you, I'm about to become an absolute beast of chess. Now, what I mean by that is, you see some people are like, oh, I'll see you playing this video game or something. My version of video game is going to be chess, and hopefully I'll have it set up so I can play like some famous philosopher, and fucking when he's in Miami or something, we'll have that thing where, you know, you have like a chessboard there. I was like, oh, who are you playing? And he's like, oh, I'm playing chess with like some fucking rabbi in Russia or something. I was like, fuck. I'm like, yeah. We have a phone call once a week and we just play chess. Fuck. That would be so cool. So yeah, but to be honest, I've never really played chess, so it's kind of like, you know, you see skateboard and it's like, oh, fuck, that looks so cool. I might be really, really bad at chess, but fuck off. Up with chess. I think, yeah, because apparently it requires a lot of tangs. So Vegan Stephen chess coming soon to a home near you. What happened today? Government, it was raining and stuff, and it was snowing, and a lot of things happened. Actors did things as well, and it was all good, you know what I mean? Alright, so there's only 10 minutes left. We will be doing a recap. Ooh. Here we go. One moment. What would you? I think I want to play some vintage pollies. Shit. Alright. Why isn't that? Alright. Listen, I'll be back in a fortnight. I don't know why that's multi-timbral, but fuck it, it is. Sure, we'll get on. We'll get on with it. Is this working? No. Right, so the hopefully that's the end of that election stuff. And I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna Jesus. BRENDANHOWLIN stepped down as leader of Labour Party. So alright, and there's a tweet off Daniel Radcliffe here. It says, "I want to pay tribute to Mr. Howlin. He has..." Yeah, right. They're all mates, and fair play to them. Oh, alright. P. Quinn, 400 upvotes. What's he saying? He's fuming. He says, if Alan Key takes over the party, we'll do even worse. I was a lifelong Labour Party voter, but they disappointed themselves. And Kelly was at the heart of their betrayal of their supporters. 400 votes. Alright. 100% agree with you. 100 and something votes by Dennis Avocado. Well, you know what Dennis Avocado is like. And David Glenn, the infamous. His profile picture is one of those kind of distant ones that's a bit blurry, but we'll take him on his word. We'll take him on his word. We're setting up Instagram once more. Alright. We're still going. David Glynn, in response to that, only 11 upvotes or something. Kelly did some good work. Smith Ben. Duncan. I don't know what he's on about. Rightly so, says Michelle J. Neve Dundervert, and she gets 300 upvotes. That's alright. 100 and something upvotes in response to that says J. Ni Dubrandiak. Sorry, I don't know her name. He's only one who cared about access to freedom and information for our own government files. 120 something upvotes. Devil's Avocado is back in, chiming in, 300 upvotes. Pity he didn't care as much talking about medical cards from cancer patients. Alright, Brian O'Connell, 180 something upvotes, says he's very small, isn't he? David Lynch, 50 upvotes, says yeah, he doesn't fall. Fucking hell. And here's Shaka1288 back with a cup of coffee, 90 upvotes. He's actually a long way away. Comedy genius, comedy gold, stand up at its finest here in the comment section. Lee Dog, Rugby Lad, back again, 200 upvotes. That probably means Kelly's taken over. Jesus. I don't know who Kelly is, but they're fuming about him. Noel Barnes has a picture of him smashing up a guitar. It says "Or Sherlock." 22 upvotes. Sam says here with a sly jab, 75 upvotes. Just kicking the lads while he's down. The end of Labour. Fucking hell. James Cullen, 150 upvotes. No loss! Exclamation mark. James Lyons. There's a picture of him there. I think he's at an airport, standing very far away. He's been here. He's been on the scene for 7 years. 150 upvotes. If they had stayed away from toxic Fine Gael in 2007, it's basic science. It was Fine Gael behind in 2000. It was all about a time machine. Go back to 2011. Anyway, excuse me. Sinn Féin. He's going on about Sinn Féin. James Lyons say they should have learnt about PDs and Green Party before the Fall Guy, Fianna Fáil. Alright, you're getting on. Jared, 130 upvote, says, big pension time. Reg, there's a picture of Father Dougal from Father Ted. And it's Google, right? But he changed the name Google to Dougal. He changed the first letter from a G to a D. And there's a picture of Dougal from Father Ted, the lovable icon. And he says 50 upvotes. This is very good. I've hyped him up. It's only 1 hour ago he typed this. This is fresh off the press. Fresh off the press. King of consistency. Vegan Stephen. I don't know. There'll be any pensions as he's still a TD. This lad, Reg, must have a law degree. Spider-Man is on the scene. Fucking hell. Coming out of nowhere. 70 something upvotes. Sorry, Reg. As he was TD prior to 2004, he is able to retire on full pension once he's over 50. Grand. Maybe I picked the right profession after all. Going into this politics bullshit. Oliver Mann says champagne socialist. What the fuck does that mean? The CHAMPAGNE socialist, 111. It's a picture of some lad in holidays there, Oliver Mann. Rochelle, with a picture of a rainbow butterfly, 60 something votes, 90 something votes, 1 hour ago. Did and said all the right things as leader in recent months, but absolutely nothing. Nobody believes him after Labour's performance in government. I'm really not sure if that trust can ever be rebuilt when Eamon, Joan and co were leading the crusade against the most valuable during the recession. Vulnerable. VUN. Shit. We'll move on. The Social Democrats are already in the progress of replacing. And in response to that, David Glenn says, oldest party can come back, 12 upvotes. Shazam, 37, comes out of nowhere. They can't. They can, but let's hope not. Jeepers Christ, sounds like fucking doomsday the way they're going on about this. We shall rebuild. Jesus, these lads are very passionate about politics, aren't they? This devil, okay, we got Willie and Tyre says, what odds? Labour are done. 69 upvotes. Fucking hell. Connor says, if you don't want to forget his past and that of his party, you would say he did quite well. Alright. So there you have it. Out of the horse's mouth. Couldn't get any more shit off the pressers. It's been another iconic episode of the Vegan Stephen podcast. Thank you so much for joining. Let me take a hand there, give you another hug. Good man. Good lad. So yeah, should keep rocking. I like what you're doing. Keep going, working hard. Thrilling. I'm in the process of setting up this gym. Oh god. And so I think I've stopped eating bread now. I've already stopped eating bread and all that crap. So I don't know. I've a dietitian kind of thing looking in on it and all this stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that some shit's about to go down. Hopefully, I'm hoping for there to be like before and after pictures, and it'll just be like, my god, Vegan Stephen, the original, was killed and he's been replaced with this sort of lad. Alright, McDonald's, the EU should support Irish reunification, tells BBC. Oh, they had that yesterday. Death toll in China. Alright, cool. We covered all the goss yesterday. No disrespect to BRENDANHOWLIN. Discussion about the political government of change. McDonald's meets the Green Party of people for profit. So cash money rappers on the scene. There's a load of selfies there. I took an array of selfies, all at very dodgy angles. Oh my Jesus. You definitely need the camera up very, very high when you've got those kind of I don't think you're not allowed to say these kind of things, are you? Hashtag no homo. The Greg Daniel, bring it on. An economic drain in Ireland in the short term will be worth it. Jesus Christ. Daniel Craig. It's 400 upvotes. Okay, this lad's fighting words. You want to read you want the title again, do you? Alright, just because you probably don't know the context. Discussion. I've already read that. Grand. Right, we're moving on. Fucking it will ensure millennials and others who don't know what their real hardship is to receive a moment of clarity. This will help them in the future years not to repeat some mistake. Fucking Jesus. Some lad, Jerry Kerry, he's there with sunglasses on, purple t-shirt. He has the wisdom of a smart man. He says, what a mistake? What mistake? The right theatric politics of tickle-down economy don't work for the people, just the rich. And he goes on, fair play to him. And some other lad says, Noel says, millennials and others who don't know hardship or whatever, the vast majority are living it right now. Yeah. Davey Evans, 700 something votes. Has a big picture of a beach, so maybe he's a chill lad. He likes going on holidays. 9 hours ago, he's no interest in going into government. Much easier on the sidelines giving out stink. Alright, so some people are very passionate about it. Mike O'Kane is jumping in again, 165 upvotes, and he says in response, he's no interest in wasting the voters' time by being, oh Javers, Thorperd, T-O-R-P, listen, people love him. It's been another iconic episode. I gotta go back into the things and do all the stuff. So I gotta let you go. I have to let you go. Okay, so listen, it's been great. I gotta go though. Alright, there you are. Good man. I'll see you now. It's the vegan Stephen podcast.